We met beneath the morning sky, the city humming low. Coffee cups and hopeful smiles, away the new winds blow. Your fingers trace the lines on maps that no one's dared to chart. A journey inked in cautious steps, but wild within your heart. And I could feel the rising tide, the weight about to fall. Heavy breaths and heavy hearts, we stood against it all. This is the breath of the fire, burning raw and true. Every sky, every sigh, every time I stood with you, lighting up the darkest nights, breaking through the wire in this endless fight. We find the breath of the fire. Weeks turned into battles fought on roads that never sleep, lost in storms and silent rooms where promises cut deep. But here beneath the cracked ground, where hope was hard to find, you pulled the stars back from the black, rewriting what was blind. And when the world was closing in and breaking like the dawn, your voice, a steady thunder, kept pulling me along. This is the breath of the fire, burning raw and true. Every scar, every sigh, every time I stood with you, lighting up the darkest nights, breaking through the wire in this endless fight. We find the breath of the fire. No need for perfect lines or fairy tale designs. We carve our story deep beneath the worn out skies. Through every fall and rise, we hold the flame inside, and in this roaring silence we're alive. This is the breath of the fire, burning raw and true. Every scar, every sigh, every time I stood with you, lighting up the darkest nights, breaking through the wire in this endless fight. We find the breath of the fire. So let the chords ring loud, let the anthem blaze. In every note, every word will find our way. On a quiet street where the street lamps glow, you held a map with worn out folds. Eyes set on a distant line where the city meets the sky's outline. Every step felt heavy and so alive. We were chasing dreams just to survive. Hold on tight, we're chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright, dreams like stars within our cost. Old vinyl spins on a fading desk, songs of hope in a world grotesque. Your voice, a beacon breaking through every lyric, pulling me closer to you. Though the road been sharp and wild, we keep the faith like a reckless child. Hold on tight, we're chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright, dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost, freedom's price, worth the cost. And if the world ever tries to break our stride, we'll stand tall, no need to hide. In every scar and every fight, there's a story of our endless flight. Hold on tight, chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright, dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost, freedom's price, worth the cost. Underneath these fading skies, our dreams still burn, they never die. Chasing lights, chasing lights. Together we'll ignite. Driving down these open streets, the city lights behind me fade. 1,000 plans inside my head, some still waiting to be made. The road's been long with heavy nights, but every scar has told a tale of battles fought and dreams held tight. Beneath this armor I'm alive, and every time the world felt cold, you showed a fire that won't fall, a spark inside that's never done, a rising star beyond the sun. I've got wings to fly, breaking through the sky. No chains to hold me down. I'm rising now with every heartbeat loud. I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. Remember nights we whispered hope beneath the fading neon signs. The promises we swore to keep, the strength we found within our minds. Those storms will crash and pull us back, we held the light against the dark. With every step a growing voice, a fearless fire ignites our hearts. got wings to fly, breaking through the sky. No chains to hold me down. I'm rising now. With every heartbeat loud, I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. No more looking back, I'm moving on. With every step I'm growing strong. This heart inside will never die. I've got wings to fly. Out here where the open road meets the fading light, I trace the lines of every scar that's been earned in the fight. The city's noise falls behind just the hum of tires on tar. Dreams like stars calling me farther than I thought I'd go so far. There's a fire inside that won't quit, burning through every doubt. I'm holding on to a promise that freedom never runs out. Come and go like seasons, some fade like morning rain, but the voice inside keeps singing, turning loss into gain. A road unwinds before me, painted gold by the setting sun. Every fall made me stronger, every night taught me how to run. This courage is my compass, pointing always to the dawn. I'm chasing dreams relentless till the fear is gone. I was born to fly higher than the sky, breaking through the silence. I was born to fly where my true heart lies. No chains to bind me, no walls to confine. With every beat I'm rising. This life is mine. Let the guitars wail like thunder, pounding through my veins. Strings swell like the ocean, washing away the pain. In the hush that follows, I find strength to carry on. A voice that never falters, in this battle I belong. I was born to fly higher than the sky, breaking through the silence where my true heart lies. chasing sunsets beyond the city line, where the cracked roads met the wild dreams inside our mind. Every heartbeat loud, like thunder through the night, fighting shadows in the rear view, holding on tight. There were nights melting down to secrets in the cold, but your fire kept me warm when the story got old. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Remember that time when silence said too much, lost in a crowd, searching for one true touch. Winds carry story only brave hearts can tell. Every fall made us stronger, no longer caught in that spell. Though the road was rough and the nights felt long, our voices found each other to sing a fearless song. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Now the city lights fade behind the stories we've told, and the music swells like rivers bold. Hands entwined like branches reaching for the sun. Together as one, our anthem's just begun. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. So here we stand, voices ringing loud and clear. The past behind, the future near. With every note our spirits come alive. This is our anthem, and we're born to rise. And we're born to rise. I remember streets alive with neon fire. The city pulsed beneath our restless feet. We chased the night, outrunning all the cries. In every step, the story we would keep. Closing it around, we found a way to break beyond the sound. Burning through the night, we refuse to fall. With every sky we stand. us rise together strong. Our souls unite forever burning through the night. Woke up to the weight of another mile, a heavy heart dragging, caught in the trap. Coffee's cold on the kitchen table, life writing stories I'm barely able to label. But in this room filled with cracks and noise, I find a spark, a flicker of voice. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. City streets humming, rain, pain and streaks, feet tracing steps where pain often speaks. I carry doubts like worn out shoes, but every stumble writes a truth I choose. So when the silence presses too hard, I'll pick the pieces, God, my God. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. Underneath the thunder roar, there's a strength we've never known before, rising up from broken ground. Our hearts beat fierce, profound. We fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. So here we are, unbowed alive. In every fall we still survive. Walls fall down and so do fears. We're moving forward through the years. We started out on fire, with dreams too big to hold. Chased the fading city lights, where stories all unfold. Your hand in mine felt steady through nights that wouldn't end. But time's a quiet stranger, shifting tides without a friend. I see the miles behind us, carved deep into our skin. when no one's claimed the win. On these burning roads we're walking, with hearts laid on the line. Every step a flame igniting, burning through the flood in time. Hold on tight, don't let it go. The fire's not just pain, in the cracks of heartbreak story, strength and hope remain. Silver linings frayed and torn, like rust upon the steel. But in the wreckage of our fears, something real we still can feel. Your voice a steady thunder, breaking down the walls I've made. A melody of courage in the silence, unafraid. We're warm but still advancing, like rivers carving stone. Every tear a promise kept, we're never quite alone. On these burning roads we're walking, with hearts laid on the line. Every step a flame igniting, burning through the flood in time. Hold on tight, don't let it go. The fire's not just pain, in the cracks of heartbreak story, strength and hope remain. Let the guitar cry its truth over bass and beating drums. Piano paints the darkest night, string pads hum where hope comes from. In the wreckage find the beauty, in the tears of brighter dawn. We are warriors of feeling, and the battle's never gone. On these burning roads we're walking, with hearts laid on the line. Every step a flame igniting, burning through the flood in time. Hold on tight, don't let it go. The fire's not just pain, in the cracks of heartbreak story, strength and hope remain. So here's to every soul who's fallen, rose to walk once more. These burning roads are ours forever, leading to what we're fighting for. Woke up to the rain pouring down the window pane. Coffee's cold and the silence drives me insane. Try to call you, but your line just fades away. Guess some nights are harder than they say. I'm holding on to pieces of a loved one's bright, fading photographs in the pale morning light. But there's a fire inside that won't empty blocks, leaving doubt behind. Your laughter rings in alleys where we once dreamed, but dreams don't always stay as they seem. I'm clutching on to hope like a lifeline thrown in the vastness of the night. I'm not alone. With every step the past is finally overthrown. A heart reborn, a courage grown. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. The road winds long, but it's leading me back to life. Truth in every chord, finding strength to fight. With every tear comes a new kind of grace. I'm moving forward, no time to waste. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. Hold on through the fire tonight. Dawn is waiting just beyond the fire. I was lost on a long road, feeling buried deep, caught in memories that never seemed to sleep. But the night's quiet hands pulled me from the fight. Now I'm walking towards a new light. Every scar tells a story I survived, built from ashes. I'm alive. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. I see faces in the crowd, stories just like mine. Every heart's a flame that refuses to decline. With every chord, the weight begins to fall. This isn't just a song, it's my call. Every step writes a line in the story told. French tide, hearts open wide. The road is long, but we'll never ride. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under the sky. Break free tonight. Tonight we break free. Together you and me. Under endless stars, we make our memories. We met on a morning soaked in rain, coffee cold and hands bruised from work. You laughed about the crooked path. I saw a fire, but it was shy to burn. Stepped through years that wore us thin, every fighter's stone in our shoes. But through the cracked and breaking nights, your voice was the truth I'd choose. And when the silence stretched too long, I found my heart still beating strong. I'm breaking through the quiet, shaking off the weight of yesterday. A freedom carved from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Walls built high on promises frayed, every hurt a lesson learned too late. Still the sky pulled me with its unsung songs, calling me forward beyond the gate. You're a chapter closed but not the end. The road ahead is wide and wild, and in the roar of crashing dreams I find the way back to a child. The night was dark, but now I see the strength inside was always me. I'm breaking through the quiet, shaking off the weight of yesterday. A freedom carved from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Every scar's a map, a story told, not just of loss but of battles bold. With every step I claim my place in this wide world with open space. I'm breaking through the quiet, shaking off the weight of yesterday. A freedom carved from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Breaking through, breaking free, found my soul in the melody, leaving behind what held me down. I'm alive in this newfound sound. I found your picture lying in the drawer. Smiles frozen on a day I can't ignore. Breathing in the silence where your laughter used to live. Every broken piece, a story left to give. And the night feels heavier than before. Memories knocking on this closed door. But I'm holding on, though the air's cold and thin, searching for the strength to begin again. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing a song where the pain fades away. Street lamps flicker like the moments we lost. Every step forward reminds me of the cost. But in this quiet storm, there's a voice so clear, telling me love's not just something to fear. Though the scars are deep, they're a map to me, guiding through the waves of what used to be. I'm learning to breathe through the ache and the fight, turning broken days into something bright. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. Every chord I play, every note I sing, holds the pieces of the dreams we used to claim. Music's a river carrying me through, healing in rhythms, hope breaking through. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. So here's to the nights and the battles inside, to the love and loss that never truly died. With every beat, I'll rise and ignite, stronger than ever in this shattered light. We hit the road when the morning was still gray, the city fading, a fleeting place we left away. Your hand in mine, the open sky was calling. Every mile a story we kept unfolding. The radio played songs that said it all, dreams like fire burning, standing tall. Nothing but the road and the life we crave. We've got no time to lose or fears to say. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free, with every chord and every beat our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. The nights are painted in colors bold and raw. Lights blur by like memories we never saw. Your laugh cuts through the silence, pure and clear, reminding me that freedom's always near. The radio played songs that said it all, dreams like fire burning, standing tall. Nothing but the road and the life we crave. We've got no time to lose or fears to say. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free, with every chord and every beat, our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. And when the nights grow heavy and the doubts surround, we find the strength in every single sound. The riffs that scream our passion, loud and pure. In this moment we are forever sure. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free, with every chord and every beat, our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. So here we stand, under endless skies, with dreams that blaze and never say goodbye. Chasing the horizon, yeah, forever alive. Down the cracked and worn out road, feet dragging through the endless load. Every scar tells a story told of fights inside the quiet cold, but in the silence there's a spark, a flicker burning through the dark. Hold on tight, don't fall apart. A stronger soul lives in the heart. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find the new strength to embrace. I will rise again. Windows crack but light spills in. Worn hands trace where it begins. Memory sharp but somehow thin. The fight for love, where I win. Though the nights can stretch so long, this heart remains forever strong. In broken chords, a hopeful song, guide me back where I belong. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I to the sun. I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find a new strength to embrace. I will rise again, rise again. I will rise again. Through it all, I will rise again. I remember nights on worn-out roads, guitar in hand, chasing that heavy load. The city lights behind, the stars up high, each chord a story, no need to ask why. Through the silence breaking, a